This next world is Orange Ocean, and it's my least favorite level in the game. We'll get into the buttons later. But I do like the aesthetic. I like the idea of, you know, an ocean of orange juice. I mean, all of the worlds in this game were all food-themed to begin with, but a lot of them, it didn't really show. Like, Grape Garden was hardly in a garden, it was more so in the clouds. But Orange Ocean, I mean, it's got a nice aesthetic, I just really hate the buttons in this world. We'll get to them. To get that one-up down there, we have to kill the boss that was in the door I ignored. And then he'll give us the throw ability, and we'll throw that enemy through those bricks. That's how we get it, period. It's in this door. Okay, we can grab a one-up. Why not? Let's see what happens when we got two of these guys at once. We got the hammer ability. Nice. And then we lost the hammer ability. It's okay, we're just trying to get through here. Ow. Oh, that's not good. Okay, oh dear, okay. You don't want to inhale enemies in midair because then they make you drop immediately and there's no flying out of it. That's the end of Orange Ocean, level 1. Oh, we managed to grab the top. I should also mention with Orange Ocean how the overworld music is a bit more original now. Yogurt Yarda was just the theme we heard way earlier in the game. I had mentioned not wanting to inhale in midair, but you can do it if you're at least above a platform. Now we have more cloud scenery. It's very common in this game, as you can no doubt tell. But there's a bit of an orange tint to it now, as if it's sunset. Let's grab this parasol ability. And it seems we need the stone ability, or hammer ability, to get through there to that door. So instead, we're going to be moving on this way. Sometimes the scenery in this game can look so detailed that it's hard to tell exactly what's what and where you're supposed to go. Like in that section earlier, I was supposed to hit down to get through. And there was another section in the last episode where there was a, it was before that lion boss. And there was lots of platforms just put together, and it was difficult to tell whether or not I could go through them. Oh, we want that UFO. There we are, UFO ability. This UFO ability is very rarely brought back in the series. I can't immediately recall any time it was brought back. Because it certainly wasn't in Star Allies. And I don't think it was in Planet Robobot or Triple Deluxe. I never played all the way through Triple Deluxe, so I only played the first, like, 5 or so worlds. That's the end of Orange Ocean Level 2. Orange Ocean Level 3. My, do I hate this level because of its secret. But we're not going after its secret button. Not yet. Let's grab this potion, since we're a little low on health. Even though the beam ability, as I've said like twice in this Let's Play, covers a lot of ground, it is a bit of a slower attack compared to the likes of Sword or even Hammer. Oh, there's a mini-boss just hanging out here. I think we can just ignore him as well. Yeah, we aren't going to be worrying about him. Oh, never mind, we have to fight him. Well, there we are. Now this block is open. That room there, I believe, is where the button is. Or, well, it's not where the button is, but it's where the secret door that leads to the button is. We've got a door in a pirate sail here, and I do like that it has a ship aesthetic. It's got the sails, it's got the wood. It looks nice. Again, I like the look of Orange Ocean. It's just the levels I'm not as big of a fan of. And especially at this point into the game, where you've been playing for super long. Because, you know, I mean, if you're going after all the buttons, that's about 20 minutes of extra game time, at least. If you know what you're doing, that is. If you don't know where the buttons are, it's gonna take you a really long time to find all those buttons. Especially in this world. But yeah, Yogurt Yard and Orange Ocean, they kind of drag on. It's very similar to, in my opinion, it was the last world in Donkey Kong Country, where at that point I'm like, okay, I've already seen everything at this point. But I felt it kind of dragged on at that point. Anyway, level 4 of Orange Ocean. There's not much to say about this kind of level. It's got a beach aesthetic similar to the second world did, Ice Cream Island. Only, again, with a sunset look. Let's see what hitting this bomb down here does. Oh, it drops that 1-up. Wonder if we can get that now. I'm not sure. I don't really need to get the 1-up. Oh, I could use that potion, though. If only there wasn't a cannon in the way. There we are. No problem. I guess we need to go over here to get them. We don't really need them, but I might as well, just to see. Oh, we need some sort of ability that can hit it down there. Maybe Spark or something. Beam. Probably Beam. Get through most of this area with just the sword, though. If you don't have an ability there, you can of course slide into the bomb. Ow. It seems Gordos don't do the double damage that they did in Kirby's Dream Land. I just noticed that. Because if you remember in Kirby's Dream Land, Gordos really hurt. Just like spikes. I guess because they pretty much are spikes. Oh, that's not good. What a despicable placement to put that guy there. Ooh, I'll take a parasol. And we're gonna want that parasol to get through this area in which there are just coconuts falling all out of the trees, and we have to climb up those trees, or fly up those trees, rather. Very useful to have a parasol in this part, especially since the coconuts explode. Oh, we managed to get another one. Let's move on to level 5 of Orange Ocean with our parasol in hand. And this music, it seems like a remix of the music used in... Oh, never mind. There's the melody. This might be new music at this point in the game as well. Fly past most of this area. Oh, let's make sure he's not on screen when he explodes. Oh, and there's a door here as well. As you can see, using the ice ability on those enemies that explode on contact doesn't actually freeze them, it just makes them explode, as you would expect. There's a 1-up down there. And it seems we're gonna have to beat this bomb to it. Oh no, it's just here. Okay, that's an easy 1-up, but there is the fuse that leads to a cannon later on. And it's quite difficult to get that to work. I believe that leads to a button. I'm not sure. If it doesn't, then unfortunately I'm not going to show it off, because the only thing I'm going to be going back for is the buttons.